On the ground, this is James Cook. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for... A pickup of 3. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6. From the gun, here is Allen. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And 6 yards.
James Cook, the intended target. Third down coming up. From the gun, throw here for Allen. On the run to the right. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the first down, but he could not stay in. As a result, they're going to turn this over on downs. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Forced out wide. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
They'll come up to third and 3. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's taken in.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the give, it's Swift. And he will get into Chicago. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. On play action, Allen rushed to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 18 yards and a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
That's good for a Bills first down.
First and 10, and it's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Flush to his right. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Williams to throw on second down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Let it up.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Montez Sweat. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game this was one.
This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pick up at 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. This takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Bills 1st down.
At the 18-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Allen will throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Allen now on 2nd down. Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's his hit. Is good. And the Bills will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Taylor Rapp there to stop it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's lovely. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 30.
To throw is Williams. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
The 35-yard line.
Throwing again, Williams. That complete to Swift. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there, and now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. Open man, left side. He's got it. Down the left sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
53 yards. And the Bears first down.
They'll run with Swift. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Swift. And he'll get about halfway there. It's a gain of 2. Down to the 2.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Once more from the 2. Third and goal. Now Williams. It is brought in the end zone. Rome Odunze. Touchdown Bears.
Touchdown Bears.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hands, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, this is strong. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Second and 7.
Brings up second and 7. At the 31-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down.
Allen. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Eon Holden, the intended receiver.
It leads to second.
It's second down. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Buffalo.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Brown 80!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. To the air. On second down, here's Allen. He's got it inside the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. To the air is Allen. Out to his right. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Throwing again is Allen. Flush to his right. That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. D.J. Moore. Touchdown, Bills. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is second TD catch of the season. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Tyler's pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Chicago.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
Bears, first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bears, first down.
They'll put Loveland in motion. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep.
So, Mike, Just a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences, they know it's coming and it's going to be a lot of game.
The Bears are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Bears first down.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feels. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 24 now, here's second down and 9. Here's Allen to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
A gain of 1.
Third down and 9. Operating out of his gun, here comes Allen. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That's going to be caught. And he's going to get there. He got them first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. To the air once more is Allen. To the middle of the field, caught by Shakir. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Bills first down.
49-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. They'll go back to Shakir. He's got another one. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now it is first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
And he's in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Passes kick is good. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. In motion, it's Odunze. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. Loose inside the 30. Rome Odunze. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
They're on 19-yard line.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Buffalo.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Cook. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here is Allen. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, well, the defense gave up some yards here, but
back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Hickman.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? And now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
They'll drop to throw. Open man, that's Luther Burden. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line of game, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Another run here, another run by Swift. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Try to run for it with Harris. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
And bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleeds. Truth is that strangers like magicians never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on and ain't same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything. Two, three, four. I broke in Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Because only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive,